Welcome back to my last blog for quite some time, unless Corey wants to come in and visit every now and then. We just had our weekend series with Michigan up in Ann Arbor. And they were televised games, so hopefully everyone got an opportunity to watch it. Our first game on Friday, it was a tough game. It could have gone either way for both teams. Really liked the intensity and how Purdue came out to play, and offensively, we kept applying the pressure. We just weren't able to get that key hit with runners in scoring position. I guess it's something I've been saying throughout the year, but when it comes down to your make it or break it moment, you hope that you can find a way to push that run across. Well, needless to say, it was one of those games where our team definitely had to keep their heads high and go into Saturday knowing that they are good enough to have beaten Michigan, but unfortunately we didn't get it done. We just had too many errors that put us behind by quite a bit, but our team did a good job trying to push runs across in the first game of Saturday. And Lindsey Raines came up big for us with a home run, and so did Fletcher, but we were once again a few runs short in the 7th inning. So that was, again, disappointing. And then on our last game on Saturday, we just got behind. It's the third game, got behind in the count. It's a good hitting team, Michigan, too much ball on the plate. Next thing you know, it's a grand slam, and then their, I believe, 7-hitter, 8-hitter followed up with another home run. So we had to make some changes after that. Just the momentum was on Michigan's side. We tried to have a little rally and make something happen, but once again, it just ran out of time. So you leave your fate up to someone else. I think everyone was sitting in front of the TV last night just waiting to see if we were going to get a call to go to regionals. It didn't happen, and as a coach you have to be realistic about everything. Of course it hurts and you're disappointed for your players, but as a coach you have to look back at all the bad losses that you had. Not necessarily meaning you lost by like 10 runs, but sometimes losing to certain teams that you should not have lost to. And I tell the kids this all the time: beat the teams you're supposed to beat and surprise a few along the way. Along the way teams would have been your Cals, your Oregons, Michigan, teams up there and the RPIs, and we just couldn't get it done. And we dropped a few games that we shouldn't have dropped to Loyola. The series with IU, we should have taken one more. The series with Illinois and the series with Minnesota. So these are all things, and looking back, that potentially prevented us from getting to postseason. But it's a learning lesson, and that's where you hope your team, instead of pointing fingers and asking questions of why did X, Y get into it and not us, well, you need to point the finger at yourself and go, oh, okay, we didn't show up that day. I didn't have good at bats. I waited till the 7th inning. You have to start asking yourself as an athlete those questions. Did I do everything I could to prepare myself to help this team to accomplish its goals? And the goals being placed higher in the Big Ten and making postseason. So as a coach, you can only do what you can do. You can only teach them, you can only motivate them so much, and you can only lay down a schedule that's going to help them. I thought throughout the year we had a good enough schedule to get us into postseason, but we just couldn't get it done collectively as a group. But that being said, it's sports. There's 200 plus Division I softball teams, and only 64 get an invite to the tournament. So what we're going to do as a program is look back, probably during the summer, get a little bit better going into the fall, try and get those freshmen get on board right away, and hopefully our freshmen this year, who are now sophomores, can contribute just a little bit more. We did some great things. I think offensively our team dominated once again this year, and we made some national noise with what we did offensively. So would like to see that going back into next year. Of course, we lose Molly Garce at short, so that's going to be a huge hole for us to fill, and it's up for grabs. It's going to come down to which one of our returning athletes, which one of our incoming athletes is going to have the confidence, the poise, and the fire to get it done, because that's going to be a huge hole for us to fill. And then, of course, there's Katie Hackney as a leader. It's hard to be a leader because you need to have thicker skin, and I think Katie Hackney did such a wonderful job for us this year being a leader, making sure everyone knew what was expected, what had to be done. And, with her play, she threw an amazing game for us up in Michigan. We just unfortunately didn't give her the support she needed defensively. So she will be missed for her leadership ability and just the calmness about her, which a team always needs. But with that being said, it creates opportunities for returners. Which one of you wants to be the leader? Which one of you wants to be the person stepping into that shortstop position? And which one of you wants to help ensure this program gets to postseason, places higher in the Big Ten? I hope in looking back at this year, you all understand it's up for grabs. It's anyone's game, and it's a matter of taking something that you want versus sitting back and hoping it's going to be given to you, because nothing will ever be given to you. You've got to go out and make your way and take it. So with that being said, I want to jump a little bit to Purdue baseball. Congratulations. You guys did a phenomenal job winning conference, and we are going to be pulling for you the rest of the season and going into postseason. And all I have to say is I heart baseball. So with that being said, good luck to you, baseball, and Coach Schreiber.